Morning! So we are rapidly racing to the end of the week. And this week we've been thinking about easy ways to have a happy family home. And I've been trying to recap in my brain what we've been talking about. We were speaking yesterday about the importance of good communication. The day before that, we were talking about consistency and boundaries. So consistency and boundaries, good communication, and being clear about what we want, what we feel, sharing our thoughts and feelings, and then modelling good behaviour, modelling good communication with our partner, to our children, to each other, and just the importance really of talking. And today is all about playing. So none of these things are in any particular order. I'm just doing like kind of like what comes into my brain and what I'm thinking of at the moment. And I know for a fact that the best way to keep harmony in the home is to, well, it's not the best way, it's one of the best ways, like all of these are one of the best ways, is to play with your children. Playing with your children is so important, so important. I've been championing this for years, and I will keep doing so. And the reason why is there's two parts to this that are both of equal importance, right? The first part is that we are busy parents. We are all busy parents. Over the last year, we are particularly busy parents because we're working from home, and we're juggling like the chaos of the pandemic. But regardless of that, we are busy. Life is busy. Work is busy. Family life is busy. Right? It's busy. It is so easy to fob our children off and say to them, "Just get on with it. Just do this. Just do that. I'll be 5 more minutes. I've just got to finish this. I've got to tidy up. I've got to cook. I've got to write this email. I've got to do X, Y, and Z." It's so easy to do. And actually, none of it is more important than, none of it is more important than playing with your kids, right? None of it is more important. But sometimes you've got to do what you've got to do. Like if we're working, we've got to do what we've got to do. If the dinner's cooking, we've got to do what we've got to do. But there is always time in the day to stop and play. Always. And it's so important for that connection. Now, the second part of it is that if we don't make time to play with our kids, they will make time to be monkeys, and they will get their attention however they get their attention, be that positive attention or negative attention. And if they want to get your attention and you're not giving it to them, they can very easily start misbehaving and creating in order to get it. And sometimes it's just as easy as that. Like sometimes it's just as straightforward as that. It's not complicated. Children aren't complicated. Children are never complicated. We make it complicated, but it's really not that complicated. If you can say, "I'm just going to finish this, I'll be with you in 5 minutes," and then in 5 minutes choose something and we'll do it, even if it's only for 15 minutes, they will be a lot happier. The mood in the house will be a lot happier, and you will be a lot happier. Like I said, it's not rocket science. If you can make time to play with your children every day, even if it's only for 15 minutes, that will make a huge difference. And it won't just make a huge difference to them, it will make a huge difference to you. Because what's not to love about playing with your kids? Like, all right, fine, there might be things that you don't want to do. Like you might not want to, I can't stand Lego. Like I hate Lego. But I love doing a puzzle. Fortunately, I've got 2 girls. So give me a princess puzzle or a Peppa Pig puzzle and I'm good to go. Give me some colouring in. My eldest loves making slime. She's into like cornflower starch and that kind of whatever gloopy solution she calls it. Anything like that, absolutely love it. No problem at all. I don't care what I'm doing with them, in all honesty, as long as I'm sitting down and doing something with them. Some of it's a bit monotonous and a bit boring, but you know, the phase of them wanting to play with us isn't for very long. And if it makes a difference and it means that we're sitting down and we're connected and we're having a laugh together, then, I mean, playing Guess Who with my kids is wonderful. It's wonderful. It doesn't take long. It takes like 10 minutes. You have a round of 3, you're playing it for half an hour. Like, you're doing a puzzle. You do a puzzle, it takes, what, 15 minutes? It means the world to them. And it's wonderful for us. Like, no email, no Facebook scrolling, no amount of work is ever going to be better than actually just sitting down and spending some time with your kids. And like I say, it's the overall connection and that moment of communication is the best. But also it stops them creating. It stops them kind of like, you know, constantly asking for your attention. Demanding stuff all of the time. And just gives a really clear parameter. I'm just going to finish off this and then I'll do this and then we'll sit down and do this together. And then after we've sat down and done this together, I need to go back and finish doing what I was doing and then we'll do this. It's like I said, it feels very basic. It can at times feel quite complicated. Like I said, I'm not you know, undermining the amount of work that working parents have had to do over the last year. Is exhausting. It's exhausting. But actually, when we give in to them and we give them what they need, it's not what they want, it's what they need. They need our connection. When we give them our connection, life becomes a lot easier for everyone. So that's it. That is my share for today. What are we? 4 or 5 of how to create and maintain a happy home. Play with your kids. Just play with them. Do whatever it does that makes them happy. Even if it's only for 15 minutes. Okay? I'll catch up with you guys tomorrow. Take care.